Good Sunday morning, everybody. Great to have you here. Missed you on our Thursday show. Mrs. Kamish is home and resting comfortably after scaring the ever-living bejesus out of me.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the
Oh,
air.
pipe down, you frickin' duck. So we will, be doing our best to be as fluid as possible, but if I need to take a quick break, it's because she will need me for something, but, the woman is a Tasmanian devil with perfect makeup. Crazy coach.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I am Optimus Prime.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. First off, Coach, thank you very much for 16 months. Oh boy, he is cracked. Question is, will his record be cracked today? We'll find out. Meanwhile, sincere apologies to all of you as King Butcher just dropped Optimus Prime on the chat. He's a little heavy. If you did not know, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you've got Twitch Prime. All you have to do is connect to your accounts. There's the link to do so. That allows you to sub to one channel for free. Well, you pay for it by Amazon Prime, but you get the idea. It's part of a perk. Might as well use it. Get you one freebie every month. The channel gets the full benefits. They get paid, in other words, and you get the full perks. You get the emotes. You get access to the world-famous Chara Bunny emote. And, of course, all the amazing emotes done by my daughter, Rocky Draws.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Tim Copius, thank you for hitting the follow. I think you guys are kind of ready, right?
Let's go while we're young.
We have a hell of a matchup for you today. I can't say it enough.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
You know, hell and duck are four-letter words. The duck is testing my patience already this morning. Let go!
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Well, son of a bitch.
Good morning, everybody. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It is a coffee with a commish edition. Had to bring the kid to work, so we were going to go get some Starbucks. And stupid me forgets there's construction there. And it's a Labor Day weekend, so it took like 10 extra minutes to get out of the freaking joint. Yikes, indeed. Good to see you all. Thanks for coming in. And again, all of you who have expressed well wishes to Mrs. Kamish, thank you very much for that. She gave me a scare. She had early emergency surgery on Friday morning after looking all in a bad way throughout the day. At first, we thought it was sickness. We thought because of the throwing up that it was our bearded dragon and his dragonella, aka salmonella, that got her, but no, in the end, it's been a lingering issue she'd been experiencing throughout the year that was a complication from prior surgery, and yeah, that was the worst I've ever seen her, so I was unfortunately thinking some worst-case scenario things here. Good enough, she's home the same day she had the surgery. She's very tired, she's very sore, she's got a lot of bruising in where they had to do the work, but she's functional. So, if I need to take a quick be right back, I will apologize in advance. The boss will be calling if that's the case. We will take at least 2 breaks today, possibly 3, just to make sure she's okay. Because again, it's just me, the co-commish is downstairs sitting next to her, and all the animals. Everyone else is either at work or with other family today. So we're glad to have you here. We appreciate your flexibility, understanding real life circumstances, but we're going to do our best to give you one good show. And boy, it's a fun one. When I kept looking on the calendar, so to explain, if you're not a part of our Discord yet, which, what the heck you waiting for? You know, that's the way to get the full eMLB experience. But I was struggling because today, with it being a Labor Day weekend, we weren't able to get a matchup with GMs managing the game. So today we offer you what we call Spaghetti-O Surprise. Don't ask. I just came, well, I know where I got it from, but we're calling it Spaghetti-O Surprise, which is Commission's choice. I decide what game we watch, and we picked a heck of a game. It is kind of what highlights the uniqueness of the eMLB universe, where you could be facing off against some of your favorite players. We're going to see some, yeah, exactly. Sharpie knows where it comes from. Spaghetti-O Surprise. Yep. That's where it came from. It came from Overboard in the 80s. There's the CCP command. If you are wondering how to join us, there's the Discord. We have a creative player template in there and a section on how to be able to earn a player in this universe. Again, we want to enter you into the draft where all 30 teams will be eligible to pick you up. It's May 9th, which means July is not far away. That is when the draft will take place. Due to my vacation, my honeymoon, which I think my wife is trying to sabotage with the surgery she had. I kid you not, of course she isn't. But I'll be gone for a week, beginning on Tuesday the 13th, returning on the 20th, so I will be posting the updated schedule in, looks like an ETA of the first full week of October, possibly the second if we want to put a little content involved on it. That is our current schedule for those of you who are thinking of creating a player into the universe for this coming year. Let's get Tim Lowry a podcast. Who's Tim Lowry? I know Tim Lowry. Spelling. Just giving you crap, Sharpie. Because you're always giving my kitties crap. Cat drool. Cat drool, as he will say. All right, so we picked a good one. Community created players will be in abundance. We've got 4 different community players. This is going to be a day where we have 2 as starting pitchers. Should be very promising. So, quick summation of today. We have 5 days simmed already. So this is day 6 of the sim. If you're in the Discord, you know what action is going on so far. We will jump into day 6. You do see that one extension took place. The Texas Rangers have this month extending both CD Pelham as well as Anthony Volpe, their middle infielder. Volpe signed a 5-year deal for $60.1 million total. CD Pelham is signed for $26.7 million, basically at the same contract price he's at. So he agrees to stay for 3 more years. Yep, Aaron Nola, his season is done. Gonna assume we're gonna hear from Ben very soon on activating the House Rule eMLB Injured Reserve Clause. And also, Bobby Witt Jr. and the third baseman for the Detroit Tigers is out 4 to 5 months himself. They signed Pelham 1, 2, 3. These go to the 26 limits for contract extensions. Yes, I have already updated the contract extensions tracker. Teams are only allowed 4 extensions per season, and no minor league extensions are ever permissible in eMLB. By default, the agent will say, you're going to test free agency automatically. That's our eMLB house rule. All right, here's your quick standings before we jump into today. Orioles continue to look comfortable in the AL East as they start off the year. Oakland won a game, says Kenny. He is thrilled. Oakland has won 2 games, Kenny. What are you talking about, just 1? They won 2. It's a winning streak. Dear Lord, break them out. Jeff is saying hello. Create a CCP if you haven't already. And Indeed. I will call it my best, and hopefully you enjoy on the VOD, which I'm sure you will watch later. But we'll try to do a great job for our two community-created players that will be on the mound for our start today. To the AL East, again, the Orioles with a 2.5 game lead over the Red Sox. Sox just lost after winning 5 in a row. But that only gives them a 1 game lead over the Rays at this point, who have won 4 straight. Yankees, Blue Jays bringing up the rear. The Central, where we'll focus today, Twins find themselves a game ahead right now in the Central. Royals and Indians are our featured game. They are each within a game and a half back. Game 2 of this series, where the Royals won at 6-3. In the West, Astros have looked pretty good, although they're going to be tested there. As you just saw, Aaron Nola is shut down for the rest of the season. Expected you will see the injured reserve clause activated from Houston at some point soon to free up some cash that was owed to Nola. Angels are 4 back. Astros have won 8 in a row. Angels are 4 back. Mariners a half game back from them. Rangers have lost 5 so far this week. To the NL East, the Nationals are leading by 2 games over the Phillies. They've won 3 straight to have that lead. Mets 4.5 back. Marlins 5 back. Hi, Aiden. Aiden of the last place NL East Atlanta Braves. Not for long, I'm sure, but a 1-9 stretch does not help at any time. Have you used the IR clause every season? Feels like it. I think you're right, but you know, you've had a Aroldis Chapman need to use it twice. So the Cubs are game and a half leaders in the Central. Look at the Reds. Reds coming back. They are 6-4. You see it. Pittsburgh was ready to start showing the receipts. They were 9-0 to start the year. This is why we play the games. 4-16 since their 9-0 start. Yikes. There's only one expression to give to that one. Pretty much. We'll see how that continues to go. Cardinals are 3 game winners coming into day number 6 of this 7-day sim. They've gone from showing the receipts to calling in the warranty. Pretty fair.
Be honored.
Pretty fair.
You would join.
Hey, I think we got a Mariner fan here. Mariner the man has just hit the follow button. Thank you for doing that and helping us expand the litter box. We also said hello to Tim Copius earlier on. Hope you are still here and enjoying, well, we're just talking so far, but we're getting ready to the festivities. Dodgers, Giants currently lead the National League West by a 3.5 game lead over the Padres, with the Diamondbacks 5.5 back and the Rockies 6 games back from there. We will dispense with looking at leaders anywhere. We will be seeing Tony Bernazard, who comes into today's game at a 357 average, good for 3rd in the American League the American League at this point. Look at Royce Lewis hitting 417. Good deal for St. Louis so far, right? Well, we still think it'll be better for Minnesota in the end. All right, our games for the day. Question. You had a guy hurt in the first day of the sim. Can you make a move? Couldn't Hoyt. Who got Hoyt? Colby Allard? Is that who you meant? You do have Soroka on rehab if you want to pull him up. So Allard is gone for 3 weeks. So that's a 10. That's on the 15-day DL, I will assume. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can slide him over. I was like, I don't want to show Atlanta's scouting reports on screen. So we'll put him on the 15-day DL. What's your move, sir? Hey! stream is being extreme as he breaks out the Jedi cats in the chat. 5 gifted subs have been thrown around. Bonnets for everybody. Aaron Brutus got a gifted sub. Mr. Post, Budweiser Bob, Mr. Popo, and Castanar. Sent in Whisper. Thank you, sir. Allard to the IL. Soroka will go back. And in the pen situation, I assume you'd like Soroka to get the start on today as well. Does that look good for you? Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate the 5 gifted subs. And I did just read your comments, so I will keep that open for filler in between today's game. Thank you for doing that. Okay, Musgrove to long relief. Very good. All right, now that got done. eMLB GM Rumble Fantasy Football. You know, I've kind of shied away from fantasy football completely this year. I had 2 leagues that I was in. I haven't even paid attention to one of them. All right, let's look at today's games. Jays taking on the Rays. Always feels like Jays against Rays or Rays against Jays. But it's Jays taking on the Rays today from the Trop. Rays again, we're on a 4-game win streak coming into this one. Alex Doc Luger grabbing the ball on this one. He's 3-2 with a 3.86 and a sexy mustache to boot. David Parkinson will oppose him in that one at 6:30 at the Trop. White Sox will do battle against the Orioles today. Sale day in Baltimore's Chris Sale, the 36-year-old, is 36 or 30? 37, I'm sorry. 37. Trying to have a second career here with the White Sox. I don't know if it's going good. It's 1-3 with a 6.5 ERA. Not bad for a guy who's got a 28 rated potential at this point in his career. Brett Martin will oppose him. He's 2-0, looking for win number 3. The Orioles looking for win number 19 on the season. Twins will take on the Red Sox from Letarge. Daniel Procopio, I think, will be a follower rather than a starter, but he is expected to get the ball. Mike Kennedy has struggled this season with an 11 ERA. He will try to turn it around as the Sox have recently gone on a good winning streak here, but they are 5-5 on the road so far. Indians Royals is our game of the day and a hell of a matchup. We'll get to that one in a moment. Onward, Tigers will take on the recently warming up Athletics as under brand new management of Kenny Lindbergh. They have a 2-game winning streak. By the way, Kenny, don't forget, you get the first overall pick in the draft this coming year, so we want to make that one count for you. You've got, again, the Tigers in Oakland taking on the Athletics. Michael Moore is scheduled to take the ball. Sixto Sanchez, 1-3 with a 3.9 ERA, expected to get the ball for the Athletics. Angels Astros, that was very close to being the game of the day until I saw the pitching matchup align properly for this one. Astros Angels, Corbin Martin to the hill, 3-1 with a 3.71 ERA. Esteban Ortiz expected to get the ball for the Angels. He's 0-2 with a 6.2 ERA. Rangers will take on the Mariners. Rangers have lost 5 in a row. They'll try to avoid 6. Cole Winn will try to do just that. 2-2 so far this year. Alejandro Rosario, the former Royal, comes over and now 4-1 with a 6.41 ERA. To the National League, Phillies hosting the world champion Nationals today. Jake Irvin getting the ball 2-2 on the year. Chris Jones, the left-hander, will oppose him. He's 1-1 with a 3.58. The Yankees will be in Chicago taking on the Cubs at Wrigley Field. Jared Jones being given the ball today. He's 2-0 to start his major league career. I feel like I'm saying that right. Yes! Phew. Fate, I'm losing my mind here. Brent Honeywell will oppose him. He's 2-2 with an ERA in the low 6s. 7:05 start from Wrigley. The Pirates taking on the Brewers. JJ Zolo is 1-1 since being traded from Texas to Pittsburgh. Joander Suarez is going to battle him for the Brew Crew. He's 1-2 with a 7 ERA to this point. Again, Pirates have been 4-16 since their impressive 9-0 start this year. Giants, Reds. This one could have been just as easily selected as a game of the day. Jandy Ronson, the little unit, 5-0, 2.31. He'll do battle against Christian Scott, the rookie, 2-0 with a 2.45 ERA. The only reason it could have got trumped was we had a game with 2 CCPs. Marlins taking on the Mets. Sandy Alcantara will battle the A's Jean-Fran Escalona. That is at Citi Field at 7:10. Mike Soroka makes his 2026 debut against Jeremy Frank and the Cardinals. Braves are 11-18 to start the year, but very happy Soroka is ready to go to start this season off. Rockies will take on the Diamondbacks from Coors. Joel Machado, 0-3. Hayden Mullins, 1-1. That's an 8-10 start from Coors. And final game on the schedule for Saturday, May 9th, which is day 6 of our sim, is the Dodgers taking on the Padres. Dodgers tied with the Giants for first place in the division. That silent assassin, Chris Holland, doing his work already. 3-1 with a 4.91 ERA for Jody Winters. Andre Palant, the former former Red will take him on. He's 0-3 with an 8.06 ERA. Those are your matchups around the league, but let's get to the one that we're looking forward to. Indians taking on the Royals. Let me remove myself from your equation, mostly so you can see better. So, quick point of information. Today is a Spaghetti-O surprise. So what that means to you watching, this will not be managed. It is going to be completely AI'd. There will be no management by either of the GMs. Factor this in on your betting. We will get to the bullpen so you can factor that in too, because it is 5 days into the sim, so you'll want to know the bullpens before you bet. Wind is blowing out to right here at Kansas City at 14 miles an hour today. Could be an adventurous one out there. Let's look at the pen situation. That would be awesome. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate that. Elliot Ashbeck, the 32-year-old from Wisconsin, a long-time Indian. 1.69 ERA in his first 10 2/3 innings of work. He pitched an inning and 2/3 against the Tigers a couple days ago. Should be rested enough that he could be called upon today. Taj Bradley. Bradley not having a good year. He was a sub-3 ERA the last 2 seasons, but a little bit of a pullback on a tough start this year. Walks have been high up. He's let up a couple more home runs than you would project him to at this point. Plenty of time left in the season for him to turn it around. The 25-year-old from Stone Mountain, Georgia should be good to go if needed today. Dane Dunning. Dunning has been a busy boy, pitched in 3 of the last 4 days, including 2 1/3 in yesterday's game against the Royals in the 6-3 loss. He went perfect, striking out 2, throwing 30 pitches, so he'll probably get the day off today. Zach Gallen, the 30-year-old from New Jersey. This is his first season with the Indians. 2.02 ERA in his first 13 1/3 innings of work. Has been walking a fair share of people, although in his last 3 1/3 innings he has not allowed a walk, so he might be finally turning the corner and finding the groove. Philip Hopfus, the 22-year-old German. 9 career appearances in the majors so far for 17 innings. It's been pretty impressive from the right-hander. He throws hard. He'll touch 100 pretty regularly. Also been found to be a very outspoken character. We'll see if that ever creates any ruffles, but so far, when you pitch pretty darn good, you can have the mouth and back it up. Dan M. Mortal. He's immortal, you know. Not so much this year, although it's scary to say that his ERA is about a run better than his rookie season so far. The whip has improved, but he has given up 3 home runs already in his first 8 innings this season. He's got the walks where he wants it, but he wants to get the ball down further. Mortal last pitching back on May 1st when he gave up 4 earned runs on 2 taters in 2/3 of an inning. He lost that game, so he definitely wants to get back out there and turn it around. Joe Swellflo, the lefty. Swellflo was a closer in the minor leagues. He's been mostly in a setup role here. He did pitch an inning yesterday, getting 1 strikeout. Low 3 ERA thus far for Swellflo, who's affectionately named Looney Tunes.
There's something screwy around here.
And finally, the closer, Chris Wilson, took the loss yesterday, giving up 3 earned runs with a home run. Does have a 1-1 record with 7 saves to his credit so far this year, but the ERA trending in the wrong direction. Strikeouts have been down, the walks have been up. Wilson, the lefty, looking to always turn it around and get the ball as soon as he can. There's your pen situation for Cleveland. On to Kansas City we go. Alex Claudio has not given up a run yet in 4 2/3. The lefty specialist from Puerto Rico does not throw hard. He throws mid-80s at best. But don't let that be a fear. He had a 3 ERA last season with a whip just over 1. He can paint the corners well, and he can keep the ball down. Claudio will try to continue to extend his scoreless inning streak here today. Bobby Householder last pitched 2/3 of an inning yesterday. He's pitched 2 of the last 3 days. He might get a breather here. Gave up 2 earned runs on a hit and a walk on yesterday's 6-3 victory. Matt McClendon, the former one-time hyped prospect who started with Baltimore and with Kansas City, has found himself relegated to the bullpen. He might be finding the corner, though. He was 2 2/3 yesterday, got the win, struck out 3. He hasn't allowed an earned run in his last 4 2/3 innings of work. Trevor McDonald, the 25-year-old from Mississippi, 1-0 on the year, just 4 innings of work. But only 1 hit and 3 walks are the blemishes thus far. Not bad for his rookie campaign. The hard-throwing right-hander from Lucedale, Mississippi, now looking to make his 4th career appearance in the majors. Carmen Quezada, one of our eMLB on the show refugees coming from the now defunct MLB The Show universe. Blame Russell Ramon and his team for no progressive saves anymore. Jerks.
You idiot.
18 2/3 innings of work for CQ so far this year. The left-handed Puerto Rican has 1 save to his credit. Just allowed 1 home run thus far this year. Patrick Sandoval, the 29-year-old from California. ERA has been cut in half so far from last season's stint with San Francisco. Whip is below 1. All good signs coming from the left-hander. We'll see if he can continue that. Expected he should pitch today. He did pitch 2 innings a couple days ago against the White Sox, throwing 15 pitches. Finally, Devin Watts, the closer, 3 2 this year, 2 saves. He has struggled from the 36 saves he got 2 seasons ago. ERA about a 1.5 higher than it was last year. Good news is the whip is heading in the right direction. The problem has been the long ball, as he's already got 4 home runs allowed in 15 innings. Last season, he allowed 5 in 56. There's your bullpen situation, which gives you the opportunity to bet on today's game. If you can hear my voice, then you are eligible to bet in today's game, and here's how you do it, and here's what's at stake. Well, first, what's at stake? It's balls of yarn. Balls of yarn are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. They are the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, use the exclamation points command to see how many you've got. But for every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade those in and use exclamation boost to give yourself a boost. Or you can wait until you have 5,000 balls of yarn and use exclamation mega and summon Lion-O and the Thundercats, the cousins of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, to beat some samurai dog butt and get a +6 for the price of 5. Many other ways you can earn balls of yarn, mostly playing, sticking around, hanging out. We are not paid to play, but when you support the channel, we will always thank you in kind with giving you those. Just like that. Brendan, thank you very much, sir. More Jedi cats, more bonnets thrown throughout the chat. Five bonnets have been thrown throughout the chat. Your kidneys got one. Oh my goodness. Aiden coming right behind. Now, there is nothing wrong with that from our Here's Why You're Wrong tandem. Dear Lord, guys. I feel like you guys planned that. Your kidneys, Buckeye JD, Kleinman, Breakdown, and Rev Drunk got Brendan's gifts. Who kidneys? Zuby, you real crazy, man.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
And another bonnet been thrown around. Veggie 1975, Tuvalu, and mask on and off. No mask required here on Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Well, wait.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Okay, now you guys are seriously planning that, I think. And, oh look, Domcraft VR just got a gifted sub. I bet Dom's not here. Now he is trying to one-up on you because he just did 2 gifted subs while you did 1 more. Hey, guys, I appreciate it. Oh, dear God.
Wear a bonnet.
Oh, my goodness. A gift sub war taking place. Thank God it's September and this is cheaper. Remember, it is September, so you guys are hopefully getting discounts for all of your kindness. Hey, who doesn't like twerky bacon? I know we all like twerky bacon. Thank you, Mike, for the converting your Prime sub to a tier 1. We appreciate that. I give up. I have bills to pay. You. Oh my goodness. Your beloved worldwide. Can he team up with Troy Bacon? I don't know. We'll have to find out. All right, guys. Got thrown off a bit there. Here's how the betting works if you can hear my voice. In chat, write down which team you think will win. Is it Cleveland or is it Kansas City? But include a number. And the number you put in is how many teams do you think the winning team will score? Not how many total runs. No, Grumpy old Brian, not how many runs the winning team wins by. How many runs does the winning team score? Here's how it works. If you put a bet in between now and the end of the first, you're going to get 75 balls of yarn if you pick the right team at the end of the day. If you wait till the second inning, no problem, your bet's still good, but you can only get 50 balls of yarn. Last chance to bet in today's extravaganza will be before the third out of the bottom of the third inning. where you can get 25 balls of yarn. But please note, at any time you pick the wrong team, it'll cost you 25 balls of yarn. That number you put, that can't hurt you. It can only help. So if you nail the number, you're going to get 50 balls of yarn. Remember, I'm not picking on you, Erie GM, when I say this. When you bet or get involved in the mini games, we're assuming you want to be a part of the universe. So if you haven't created a player yet, we highly encourage you to do so. And Erie, since you already have a ball of yarn next to your name, you're automatically qualified to create your player for this coming draft. Join us. Give yourself something to follow on pretty closely. Today's feature game will show you why we think it's so special. Remember, you nail the number, you get 50 balls of yarn. Even if you pick the wrong team, you'll be a winner today because you'll still finish up plus 25. Here is your eMLB game of the day. We are powered by the Out of the Park Baseball 23 engine. eMLB, now 22 years old, can go all the way back to Out of the Park 5 for when we have been using Out of the Park's game engines. Today, Kamish, powered by Starbucks White Chocolate Mocha. When I reload later, I think I'm going to go latte today with some Baileys in it. That should be nice. And of course, you're watching this live on Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. But don't forget, we do have a YouTube channel where you can catch all of our content, including our amazing podcast by Here's Why You're Wrong, as well as the eMLB Insider Podcast team. Exclusively available there and first found on our Discord. Starting lineup for the Indians, they come into this one third in the American League in walks, second in stolen bases to this point. Connor Scott will start him off today. He's got hits in 4 of his last 5. He'll be in right field for this one. Center fielder Levi Usher will bat second in this one. Talk about a consistent batter. 259 so far this point. In his prior 3 seasons, his average has been anywhere between 259 and 263. Levi Usher trying to be our version of Chris Davis with his consistency. He is your center fielder, batting second today. Francisco Lindor, the now 32-year-old Puerto Rican. What a road warrior. 338 average with 3 homers and 9 RBI through 68 at-bats on the road. He'll try to continue that impressive streak against the Royals here today. Unfortunately, Matt Wallner is not enjoying the games of late in his last 5. He's 1 for 18. That one was a home run, a solo shot. He has struck out 8 times during his last 5 games. The 28-year-old will stay as the cleanup hitter, batting over at first base. All rise. Aaron Judge has been really impressive to start the year. He's got a 3-game hit streak. Hits in 5 of his last 6, including 4 home runs and 7 RBI in that time. He has passed 5 players on the all-time home run list just this year alone, and is currently tied for 87th with Rocky Colavito. Once he passes him, next up is the great Carlton Fisk. He'll be the DH today, batting 5th. Ethan Long is at third base, batting 6th. He'll turn 25 years old tomorrow. The rookie over at third in this one. Jacob Gonzalez, the 2-year veteran, 6-game on-base streak, will bat 7th over at second. Micah Bello, now pushed down to the number 8 spot this year, just had a 5-game hit streak and 25 consecutive stolen bases going back to last July. Bello batting 8th in left. Rookie Mike Valentine had a hit yesterday, which broke a 5-game hitless streak. He has really struggled at the dish. Remember, Valentine prior to this season had not played any higher than A ball, so he skipped AA and AAA to make the majors right away. Might be affecting him a bit, but he's still out there behind the dish today, batting 9th. Martin Bradford from Marshall, Wisconsin, 19-year-old wonder kid, 2-1, 3.44 ERA to this point. His last appearance was at Comerica Park, where he got the victory, going 6 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, He walked 3, struck out 7. We understand Mr. Bradford had let his grandpa know his grandfather is at a restaurant today watching. It's on at the bar. So hello to Martin's grandfather. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and your grandson makes the start today. He'll turn 20 next month. Morning, Dish. You're gifted, all right, kidneys. I'll be circling back with you as well. We still got to get you to create a player if I haven't done so yet. And if you haven't done so, what are you waiting for? Anonymous son. Not so anonymous anymore. Leading off for the Royals, Petey Halpin. You know what? You might be right. I might be mixing you up with someone else. But if you have, no worries. But we got to boost your player, because you just got that gifted sub, so that counts as a mini boost. Writing that down to remind myself. Petey Halpin has a little bit of back tightness. He will be in left field starting this one off. He does have hits in 4 of his last 6. He's in left field today. George Valera is in right field. He's been starting to heat it up of late. Hits in 5 of his last 6. He's in right field batting second. Jose Ramirez does have a 21-game on-base streak despite being fairly cool for his start. Just 1 home run so far for Ramirez at this point. He bats third over at third today. Lucas Parker, community created player of Limsol Gaming. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, has hits in 5 of his last 7 and a 7-game on-base streak. However, hitting just .217 to start this second year off. He will be the cleanup hitter batting at first. Andrew Vaughn is your DH today. He has hits in 6 of his last 7, including a couple homers. He'll bat 5th today. Tony Bernazard, the second baseman, is currently 3rd in the American League in average. He loves the home cooking. .421 average with no homers and 7 RBI in his 57 at bat so far this year. He will bat 6th over at second. Jeff Piazza, the Rule 5 pickup from Oakland, hitting .267 at Kauffman Stadium. He will bat 7th and be behind the plate. Juan Alzagare, 6th career game, 3rd career start in the majors for him. Just 5 for 10, 2 home runs, 4 RBI. Shortstop will bat 8th today. And the old veteran Manuel Marco, the 31-year-old, 11 years in the majors now. 0 for 12 so far this season, but just 1 strikeout to this point. So he is hitting the ball, just not getting the luck yet. You know that's a law of numbers game. That'll turn around. Manuel is in center field batting 9th today. The craziest coach you know, the 22-year-old from Kansas City, Missouri, Corbin Coe, 5-0 with a 2.08 ERA, 1.12 whip to this point. His last 2 starts have both been against the White Sox and both been victories. 12 innings, 12 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 homers, the only 3 homers he's allowed all year. He's walked 4 and struck out 10. Comes in undefeated in his last 7 appearances. Coffee's brewing, things may proceed. I appreciate it because I was waiting exactly on Great Scott to give me permission to get going. Let's get going, gang, because I talk way too much on these promos. Let's go to Kauffman Stadium. Welcome to the Sunday eMLB game of the day. Commish LB with his coffee, as it's coffee with the Commish edition. Good to have you here. Thanks for your attendance. We get ready to go with our matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Both teams are within a game and a half early in this season of the Minnesota Twins currently leading the division. Let's look at your starting lineups for today. First, the defensive alignments for the Kansas City Royals. Petey Halpin will be in left field. Manuel Margot is your center fielder. George Valera is in right. Jose Ramirez at third base. Juan Alzagare is your shortstop. Tony Bernazard is at second. And Lucas Parker is over at first. Jeff Piazza behind the plate. You see the ratings. A reminder, the rating system for eMLB is 1 through 20. 1 to 20. So you know how to determine what a player's ability is. On the hill today, the 22-year-old from Kansas City, Missouri. It is the sinker baller, Corbin Coe. Coe's second year in the majors, traded from Seattle this past season. He was a second-round draft pick from Northwest Missouri State back in 2023. The community credit player is on his 7th appearance this year, 5-0 with a 2.08 ERA, 34 2/3 innings of work, giving up 29 hits, 8 earned runs, with 3 of those allowed by Homer. He's walked 10 and struck out 34. He'll throw the sinker, complementing that with a cutter in the upper 90s. He'll also throw a slider and a changeup. Opponents this season batting .223 against Coe. All right, so it's SpaghettiO Surprise Sunday. What that means to you is our managers are not here. Sadier 420 is our Cleveland GM and manager. He's on vacation. None of his assistant GMs, which means community credit players, were available. And Minerva is maybe in the chat but working. Minerva 9398, that's Matthew Bellows. He is your Kansas City GM. This is a non-managed game. So what that means to you, will Dr. Death be showing up? We'll find out. We will find out if Dr. Death shows up. Good bonus points for Sharpie since he caught the reference of SpaghettiO Surprise Sunday. All right, so there is no management in this game. That means we're going to do this game maybe a little more fluid. Again, I got to keep an eye on my wife. For those who don't know, she had emergency surgery a couple days ago, but is home resting comfortably. We'll do the usual. When it's no one on base, we will go right to the result. But when runners are aboard, we're going pitch by pitch. We still want to tell the story in the same manner that we normally do. Can't hear the audio over the ocean waves here at the shore. Good luck all. EBC rubbing it in that he's living the life. Well, enjoy yourself, sir. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. We're ready to get us started. Connor Scott comes into the box. The 26-year-old from Tampa, Florida, enters play, hitting .262 this year, 2 home runs and 7 RBI. With that, let's get right to the game. Cheers, everyone. eMLB Game of the Day underway on this Coffee with a Commish Sunday. Maybe with all the writing. The first pitch from Coe is going to be shot right back up the middle. Almost took his head off, and it's through for a hit. Duck, coach. Scott takes the wide turn, but Margot gets that back in real quickly. 1 pitch thrown and 1 base hit already for the Indians as they're off and running. Connor Scott, 6 stolen bases so far on the year. He has been caught 3 times to this point. Levi Usher, the left fielder, will be the batter. The center fielder will be the batter. Usher, the 25-year-old from Fairfax, Indiana, checks in, hitting .259 on the year with 3 home runs and 14 runs batted in. So pitch by pitch is on. By the way, I just noticed there was a hype train. Thank you guys for the hype train. I sincerely appreciate that. First pitch will be a cutter, taken at the knees, strike 1. Go again, a Division II pitcher from Northwest Missouri State, signed by the Seattle Mariners. They're very high on him. Get you the dub. Oh my goodness, both my CCPs heading out here. That's a bummer, but hope you'll get to watch it on the VOD later so you can see how you do. 0-1 delivery from Coe is grounded back to him. He'll go to second for 1, but that is all they'll do. Alzagari plays it safe, can't get the throw in. Connor Scott might have been hurt there. They'll say it's not serious enough as they check the elbow, and he can remain in the game. Yeah, jinx, Pug. Ground balls are your friend. Well, you are a sinker ball specialist. 1 out. Usher is now over at first. Usher with 6 steals on the year. Just been caught 1 time, I believe. Nope, twice. I'm sorry. I have to cheat and check some stats because, again, we're mid-sim, so my website is not as updated. Francisco Lindor will be your batter. Lindor, the 32-year-old from Puerto Rico, even 300 average coming into the day with 7 home runs, 24 RBI, and absolutely loving playing on the road here. First pitch. That is going to miss outside. No, on the outside corner. Strike one. It's going to be that kind of a generous day, apparently.
Say what?
Home cooking call there for Co. 0-1 delivery. That one is too far low, ball one. Co, as already said, ground balls are his friend, the sinker ball specialist. 1-1 pitch is delivered at the knees, called strike two. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 90% or less on umpire ratings. Got a 1-2 count coming to Lindor, just underway here, Kauffman Stadium, on the game of the day. The 1-2 pitch. Lined into right field, coming over, Valera dives and makes a gorgeous catch. George Valera, full extension Superman mode. That is pretty sexy, don't you think? Gorgeous highlight play coming from George Valera to start the day off. On the way to another Buccos game, but wanted to check in. Go Tribe, says Sadier. All right, I hope someone's going to be clipping some of these highlight plays here today because Sadier's on vacation, Minerva's working, and Denbrew may still be here. But we want to see play. All right, thank you there, Denbrew. I know I can rely on him doing some of that. We want to make sure we get these clips because those are going on to the YouTube Shorts section of our channel as we build that. 2 outs now. Matty Wallner comes in. Beautiful play from Valera, robbing Lindor of absolute extra bases. Wallner, the 28-year-old from Forest Lake, Minnesota. The big 6'5" left-hander, struggling of late. 229 average on the year with 6 home runs and 19 RBI. Again, 1 for his last 18 in his last 5 games. They're going to do a quick check on Usher over at first. He'll get back in there. Another check on Ushers. They want to keep him close. Shift is on Alzagare, cheating just to the second base side of the bag here in the shift against Wallner. They're going to do another throw over to first. Co feeling like something's on here with Usher. And another. Hey. Would you crazy Coach community guys, the Crown Royal community, tell Coach to stop worrying about the guy at first? Okay, thanks, bye. Crowd's getting anxious. So's Co. Here's a pitch. Hey, there was something off. Piazza with the throw, and they will get him. Piazza has not had the greatest of starts against throwing out runners, but he got Usher there. Side is retired. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Indians get nothing. Royals coming up. Hey, Mega Man. Hey, take a bite out of crime. Oh, dear God. McGruff references now. Okay. Bottom of the first here at Kauffman Stadium. Royals getting ready to bat, but before we do, let's look at the Indians' defensive setup for today. The always impressive Micah Bello is out in left field. Levi Usher is in center field, and Connor Scott is in right. Ethan Long over at third base today. Gold Glove winner Francisco Lindor at short. Jacob Gonzalez is your second baseman, and Matt Wallner is at first. Mike Valentine behind the dish. And on the hill again today, the 19-year-old from Marshall, Wisconsin. Former second-round draft pick in 2025 from Wisconsin Whitewater, Martin Bradford, community credit player of Extreme UW. They are doing well this year so far. Seventh start on the year for Bradford. He's 2-1 with a 3.44 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP to this point. Gone 34 innings, giving up 26 hits, 13 earned runs. He's walked 11, struck out 33. He's also allowed 4 home runs to this point. Throws upper 90s, touches 100 fairly effortlessly with the fastball. Also complements a sinker, slider, curveball, and a changeup in the combination. Pretty confident 5-pitch pitcher here. Rated the number 2 prospect in eMLB at this point in time. Bradford, still 19. He'll turn 20 right around a sim month from now. Very impressive teenager, the right-hander ready to go. We'll start it off. Petey Halpin comes to the dish. We know he's been dealing with a little bit of back tightness, but is playing through it here. Halpin hitting .286 on the year with a home run and 12 RBI. In 4 of his last 6 for 22 with 3 doubles, 2 RBI, and 4 runs during that span. 2-2 pitch coming from Bradford. The pitch goes to left field with the pitch on the outside, but right at Micah Bello, who has that one pretty easily for the first out. Well struck as he chased after a 98-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone. Still got good wood on it, but right at Bello for the first out. 1 out. George Valera, the right fielder from San Pedro de Macorís. 25-year-old's hitting .253 on the year with 4 home runs and 13 RBI. He has hits in 5 of his last 6 games. Oh, 1 pitch to Valera. Grounds it over to short. That is Lindor has it. He will throw it to Wallner in time for the second out. 2 outs now. Here comes Jose Ramirez, the 33-year-old switch-hitting Dominican. .250 on the year, just 1 home run and 14 runs batted in. Despite that his not very impressive stats for Ramirez, he does have a 21-game on-base streak coming into this game. Excuse me. The 1-2 pitch. He's going to pop it up against the shift, coming over. Moving quick is Bello. Amazing defensive talent out there. Gets down the line in time to make the catch. Almost had a little bloop shot there for Ramirez, but nothing doing. 1-2-3 inning for Martin Bradford. Side is retired. No score here after 1. eMLB game of the day. Don't forget, put your bets in as we now start the second inning. Second inning begun, which means if you put a bet in now, you can only win 50 balls of yarn. And remember, anybody, you can hear my voice, you can bet on this game. All you have to do is write down which team you think wins in chat and put a number of how many runs you think the winning team will score. That does not care which team you selected in order to be a winner on that part. Back to the top of the second we go. Corbin Coe back on the hill. Hey, haven't we been here before? It's deja vu. It's Matty Wallner still, who was in the box at the time that Usher was thrown out to retire the first. 0-2 pitch to Wallner from Coe. Swing and a miss. Gets him with the sinker and sends him down.
Fatality.
First strikeout on the day for Corbin Coe, the crazy coach. 1 out here in the top of the second. All rise. Aaron Judge comes to the plate. Judge, 374 career home runs to this point. These are the names he has passed this season alone. Ryan Zimmerman, Lance Berkman, Ralph Kiner, Todd Helton, and Gil Hodges. Currently tied 87th all time with Rocky Colavito and 2 back on the great Carlton Fisk. Judge this season, 227 average, 12 home runs and 24 RBI. The 12 home runs is tied for the American League lead. 0-1 pitch to Judge. Towards center field. Margot is going back, still going back. He will make the catch right at the wall. Right into the glove. Didn't have to leap or anything. Put a good charge into it, but the deepest part of the park where Margot makes the easy play for the second out. 2 outs now, and that'll put Ethan Long into the box. Long, the 24-year-old rookie, turns 25 on the last day of our sim. 204 average with 2 home runs and 11 RBI for the rookie. One-two pitch. Up and in and gets him with the cutter. Sends him down. Second strikeout of the inning for crazy coach Corbin Coe. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cleveland here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Feel like we got a good pitching matchup coming here, don't you think? Bottom of the second here from Kauffman Stadium. 4, 5, 6 hitters. Middle of the order due up 4. The Royals with 2 community-graded players coming up at the dish. Starting with the 2025 Rookie of the Year, Lucas Parker, the Big Head. Limsol Gaming's creation. The 22-year-old from San Diego, California. 217 average this year with 4 home runs and 16 RBI. He hit .324 with 36 home runs and 133 RBI last year, and was one of the key reasons for the Royals' Cinderella story of being down six games below 500 at the trading deadline to finishing up 10 games over 500 and winning the American League Central. 2-2 pitch from Bradford. Got him swinging. Goes off speed with him, fools him completely on that one.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
No kabooms from Parker on that one.
If you would join us.
Skythe ZP, thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, the home of eMLB baseball. Andrew Vaughn comes in, the 6-year veteran from Santa Rosa, California. Vaughn hits .255 this year with 6 home runs and 14 RBI. Vaughn comes into this one with hits in 6 of his last 7. The 1-2 pitch. Trying to go against the shift towards right center field, ranging to his left and getting there on time. Levi Usher for the second out. Fairly decent charge, especially with the wind aiding in that direction, but no can do. 2 outs now. Tony Bernazard comes to the plate. Bernazard, 24-year-old from Orlando, Florida. Community-created player of Costa Rica and one of our only children of a real-life Major League Baseball player. Yep. His father, also Tony Bernazard, played 10 years in the majors and was also, once upon a time, the New York general manager, New York Mets, that is, general manager of the Mets. Bernazard, .357 average with no home runs and 8 RBI. He comes into this one with a being 3rd in the American League in average. 0-2 pitch to Bernazard. Got him looking with the changeup. Beautiful pitch. Martin Bradford rings him up, and the side is retired. It's a pretty good start for both pitchers on the hill. 2 innings in the books here. We'll head to the 3rd. It is your last chance to bet on today's game. Get your bets in while you can. Bottom third of the order to start off our third inning. Corbin Coe back to the hill, just 18 pitches thus far. We'll start. Jacob Gonzalez will be the first batter to face. Gonzalez, 23-year-old from Glendora, California. He'll turn 24 later this month. He enters into play hitting .233 this year with a home run and 5 RBI. He's been splitting time pretty much with Tyler Freeman at second this season. 0-2 pitch coming from Coe. Got him with the cutter and sends him down. Third strikeout on the day for Crazy Coach. We've got one out here, top of the third. Micah Bello, the speedy left fielder, comes to the plate. Bello from Hawaii, the 25-year-old, hitting .243 this year. 1 homer and 7 runs batted in. .30 delivery. That one's in the dirt. Bounced in front of the plate, and Bello will get down to first with the 4-pitch walk. Bello's aboard at first, 6 steals on the year. Again, 25 consecutive stolen bases for Bello coming into this one. That streak began on July 13th of 2025. Mike Valentine, the rookie catcher, comes in, the 20-year-old from Plymouth, Pennsylvania, hitting just .139 this year with no homers and 4 RBI. His highest level prior to this season was A+ Lynchburg. First pitch from Coe is going to miss low. It looks, yep, it does. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. They'll check on the runner back in there safely. .10 delivery. Swings and fouls that one down the third base line as he got over the sinker, we should say, and chops it hard. Foul. Comfortable day here in Kansas City. Partly cloudy, wind blowing out to right field should aid the left-handers today. 1-1. Goes with the pitch and hits it foul and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Pops it into left field. Halpin on the run. Will get there in play to make the catch in shallow left for the second out. Continue to keep an eye on Petey Halpin, who is struggling with some back tightness. It was a game-time decision and said he wanted to play today. 2 outs now. Back to the top of the order we go. Connor Scott's very first pitch of the ball game almost took Crazy Coach's head off into center for a base hit. Check back on Bello. He gets back in there. Got to think Coe is aware of Bello's consecutive stolen base streak over there. The pitch. Swing fouls that one off. It'll be strike 1. .01 delivery. Pops it up right side into foul territory. Getting near the dugout. Parker will get there in time, and he will make the catch in foul territory to retire the Indians in the third. Just a walk. They'll leave a runner. Bottom of the third we go. You've got 3 outs left to get your bet in today. There's 180 plus people in the chat. We got to think we've got more bets coming. So here's how you do it. Again, just write in chat who you think's going to win, and the number you put next to that is how many runs you think the winning team scores. Nothing in a great pitcher's duel so far. So let's see. I think I've seen as low as 3 think Ben said 3. We'll see if he's right. Bottom of the third. After this half inning, as promised, I'm going to take my first break to check on my wife, see if she needs anything again. If you don't know, she had emergency surgery very early Friday morning, scared the bejesus out of me. Thankfully, she did get home later in the day, but she's very sore, very tired, and I told her I will keep checking on her because she said, you better stream. The boss says stream, I'm streaming. Bottom of the third we go. It's the bottom of the third for the order for the Royals as they get ready to take on Martin Bradford. We'll start with Rule 5 draft pick Jeff Piazza. Not necessarily a 1.0 legend, but he was my guy. He was my Jason Varitek for my Red Sox, helping win 3 World Series title in his career. The 2.0 version of Piazza, hitting .229, 5 home runs and 20 RBI. Again, he's a rookie Rule 5 acquisition from the Athletics. 1-2 pitch from Bradford. Gonna lift it towards right center field, ranging over and getting there. Usher with Connor Scott right nearby. They make the catch and high five with the glove simultaneously. Pretty impressive play out there from the both of them. 1 out. That'll bring the rookie Juan Alzagare, Zug as he's known. 5 for 10 to start his major league career. It's his 3rd career start. He has 2 home runs and 4 RBI already for the Venezuelan from Guyana. 2-1 pitch. Grounds it over to first. Easy play there for Wallner, who gathers it up. Steps on the bag for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Number 9 hitter Manuel Margot. Off to a slow 0 for 12 start this season. Does have just 1 strikeout during that time, so he is putting bat on ball. The now 11-year veteran, 31 years old. 3-2 pitch. Comes inside. It's too far in. Ball 4 as Bradford will issue the walk. First walk issued by Bradford on the day. Margot will get down to first. No stolen bases yet this season for him. Last season he did swipe 12 out of 16 for the Royals. Top of the order, Petey Halpin back in 0 for 1. Bradford's first pitch. Strike at the knees. Spoke with Bradford prior to this game. Asked him what his thoughts were on this one. He had high praise for Coe. Said he considered Coe to be a better pitcher than he was. And he says, I'm treating this game like I'm an underdog. I'm away. I'm in front of his hometown fans, literally. So I've only got uphill to go here. The 0-1. That one comes inside. Ball 1 to throw down to second, and they will get Margot. Mac Valentine will throw him out there.
No, God!
Easy throw there to retire the side. 2 innings today have been done with outs, with catchers throwing out runners out at second. Yikes, it's that kind of game. All right, 3 innings are in the books. As it said in chat, no more bets. And also a short break. Got to check on the wife, take the dog out, take myself out. I will give Mrs. Commish the best. We appreciate that. We will be back, and when we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard. And then we'll return to this epic pitching battle. Community Creative Players Central. We'll be right back. Coming back live, it's Sunday Coffee with Commish and the MLB game of the day. It's been a good one so far. Before we get back to it, let's look at the out-of-town scores throughout the eMLB universe. Starting in Tropicana Field as the Jays taking on the Rays. It's heading to the 7th inning. Jays lead that one 6-4 so far. Jose Merriman, the former Ranger, gets his second career home run as a Jay. You have home runs from Tracy Grimes, Osiris Castillo, and Ludy Pena for the Rays in this one. That one's heading to the 7th. Top of the 6th, Cubs leading the Yankees currently 7-4. Jackie Roberts, 10 home runs on the season already. Alex Green, the 24-year-old, gets his first career eMLB home run for the Yankees. Top 6 at Camden Yards, White Sox trailing the Orioles 2-0 to this point. It is top 6 as well at PNC Park as the Pirates lead this one 4-3. They've had home runs from Dave Spitzer as well as Youngwoo Choi, not Hee-Seop Choi as I have said in the past. Nolan Arenado, though, with 13 home runs to start the year for the Brewers. It is top of the 5th over at Target Field, and the Red Sox are off to a 4-0 lead. Rafi Devers has hit his 10th home run on the year in that one. Bottom 6, Citizens Bank Park. Phillies lead the Nationals 7-2. Home runs from Brandon Dieter and Garrett Frechette in that one for the Phils. Giants trailing the Reds at Great American Ballpark, 5-4. Bottom of the 4th, Alan Brocale, 1.0 player, hits his 7th home run. Baek-Ho Kang and Matt Toke with home runs for the Giants. It's again 5-4, bottom of the 4th in that one. Top 6 at Citi Field, Miami is leading 3-0. Another refugee from the eMLB on the show era, Ruben Carrasco, gets his 5th home run so far this year as the Marlins have been tagging Jonfran Escalona in today's game. Bottom of the 5th at Truist Park, Braves are leading the Cardinals 3-1. Max Fried is making his season debut coming off the injury list. Joe Adell got his 7th home run for the Cardinals. It was a solo shot. Jacques Landry, et puis, 3rd home run for Landry has helped the Braves lead the Star. Oh, that's right. I said Fried. It's Mike Soroka. My bad. Thank you for the correction. It was a Mike. That's all you need. Wait, it was a guy who started with M. One's Mike, one's Max. So I even screwed up there. Bottom of the 3rd, it's tied at 2 at Coors between the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Seiya Suzuki. Mike Soroka. Oh, great. Now I've got that in my head. Thanks, Chris Scott. Aaron Cross has got his 11th home run for the Diamondbacks. Just underway, top 2nd at Petco Park. No score in that one. Other games to be played later today include the Oakland Athletics taking on the Tigers, Angels and the Astros, and finally the Rangers taking on the Mariners. We've had a good pitching battle here as we go top of the 4th. Corbin Coe back on the hill. He's got Levi Usher, Francisco Lindor, and Matt Wallner scheduled up. No one's on, so no pitch by pitch. In his old age, his mind is going. Well, my mind's been gone a long time. Usher 0 for 1. First pitch he sees. A comebacker right to Coach. Easy play, throws to first in time to retire Usher for the first out. Been pretty efficient for both starters here, showing a lot of impressiveness, considering that one is a teenager still and the other is just 22 years old. Francisco Lindor is now your batter, 0 for 1. An 0-2 count. Lifts it to right field. Did not get all of it despite the wind blowing out there. George Valera, a few steps to his right, pulls it in for the second out. 2 outs now. Matty Wallner comes to the plate. Wallner, 0 for 1. Again, Wallner now 1 for his last 19. A 3-1 count. This is low with the sinker, ball 4. Tried to stay away from his power, but he'll walk him on 5 pitches. Wallner aboard at first. Not a stolen base threat over there. Aaron Judge to the plate, though. Judge 0 for 1 today. Wallner with just 8 career steals in almost 600 games of play. First pitch to Judge. Line shot right back up the middle, and that'll be a hit. Wallner takes the wide corner and stops at second. Judge does not waste any time. First pitch he sees, he launches it into center for the base hit. Second hit on the day. Both are similar variety as they were whistlers past Corbin Cozier's. Ethan Long back to the plate. The soon-to-be birthday boy, 0 for 1. Long turning 25 in tomorrow or the next day on our sim, which will be done after this game is completed. First pitch. That one gets at the knees, called strike one. I know, right? That's been 2 attempted shots at his head. Long originally drafted first round, 26th overall in 2020 out of Mesquite High School in Gilbert, Arizona. 0-1 pitch. That one's a changeup, misses low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Started to make a name for himself in Winter League ball. Hit 265 in Winter League this past year with 4 home runs. One pitch. Swings and fouls that off first base side. Parker gives it a look, but sees it'll be out of play. It's a 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ethan Long. One, 2 pitch. Swings and rips that one foul. One, 2 delivery. Just misses inside. Tried to work the slider. It didn't slide enough. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Matty Wallner, first runner to second base on the day. Aaron Judge is at first. 2 outs here. Top of the 4th, the 2-2. Swings and just gets a piece of that one. Challenged him up and in. Looked like another slider. Both pitches are staying inside, but Long went after that one. Might have been a little undisciplined, but it remains 2-2. The 2-2. In the dirt, great block by Piazza to save any advances. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be off on the pitch. The 3-2. To center field, ranging to his left is Margot. He will get there in time, and that will retire this side. Indians will get 2 aboard, but nothing further. We'll go bottom of the 4th. It's still no score. Bottom of the 4th here at Kansas City. No score in this one. It's been a pretty good pitching matchup by our community-created players. We'll start with the top of the order for the Royals. It's Petey Halpin, George Valera, Jose Ramirez scheduled up. Halpin, 0 for 1. With an 0-2 count. To center. Ranging over to his left and pulling it in, Levi Usher makes the catch for the out. 1 out now. George Valera will be your batter. Valera 0 for 1. 0-2 pitch. Lined into right center field. This one's going to be well struck. It's going to get down. It's going to bounce right at the base of the wall. Usher will chase after it. Valera will stop at second. Not sure if he realized that he could have probably had a chance for third there, but he'll stop at second. 6 double on the season for Valera, who had 17 all of last year. And with a runner in scoring position, first hit on the day for the Royals. That'll put Jose Ramirez into the box. Ramirez 0 for 1 as he faces his former team of a long time, the Indians. First pitch will come inside, ball one. The 1-0. Swings right through the slider. It's a 1-1 count. Might have been thinking fastball there. Bradford, in our pregame press conference, we asked him what his biggest fear was coming up in his eMLB future, and he said facing Ethan Knight, who was his favorite pitcher growing up in eMLB history. Of course, Knight is still a dominant ace for the Orioles. The 1-1. Swing and hits that one down the line, but it's going to go against the wind and go foul. Valera is at second. One out here, bottom of the fourth, as the Royals try to be the first ones on the scoreboard. The 1-2 to Ramirez. Goes up and away, 99, but doesn't get him to chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch from Bradford will be number 50 here through 3 1/3. The 2-2. To second, deep in the hole, making the play. Gonzalez will throw over to first in time. They will get Ramirez at second. Great range from Jacob Gonzalez there to get the ball over to first. 2 outs now, Valera to third. Here comes the rookie of the year, Lucas Parker, still struggling this season to start off, 0 for 1. First pitch checks the swing, the appeal. They say it goes anyway, strike 1. The 0-1. Swings and fouls that one off. He'll be quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes to Bradford here. Oh, 2 pitch coming. Ooh, just misses high with a sinker. Not by much. According to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone, that could have been strike 3. Bradford looked like he wanted that one. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Emotional damage.
Big strikeout for Martin Bradford to escape with a runner stranded at third. Side is retired. 4 innings in the books here at Kauffman Stadium. No score. Let's head to the 5th, where it's time for Journey of the Starters, brought to you today by Kamish's drink of choice. Hey, it's Coffee with Kamish Sunday, so it's Starbucks white chocolate mocha today. For Corbin Coe, the crazy coach, 4 innings of work. He's given up 2 hits, no earned runs. He has walked 2, struck out 3. He has thrown 49 pitches to this point. No Baileys yet, but when this coffee's done on another break to check on the wife, I will reload with coffee, and I'm doing it latte style today. I deserve a break today, and there is definitely Baileys going in that puppy. It'll be fun. All right, Jacob Gonzalez will start us off in the top of the 5th, bottom 3rd of the order. Mike Bello, Mike Valentine scheduled up. Gonzalez 0 for 1 today. 2-2 from Coe. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and he'll go down as he gobbles him up. 4th strikeout on the day now for Corbin Coe. He's looking very comfortable in front of his Kansas City fans. Understand he has at least 30 in attendance today from his Northwest Missouri area that are watching the nationally broadcasted game here at home. Micah Bello is your batter. Bello took a walk in his first appearance. 0-1 pitch. Softly lifted to left field. That's going to drop down. Little looper that gets where everyone is not. That is the third hit on the day for the Indians as the speedy Bello gets aboard. We've got 1 out, 1 on. Mike Valentine is your batter now. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch is outside. It was ball 1. The throw to second, and Bello is gone down. I don't hear any thefts out there. No thefts. Everybody being caught here. That's the second guy thrown out by Jeff Piazza today. 2 outs now with a 1-0 count. It's a pitching and defense day today. I see Sharpie wants throwouts to be sponsored by McGruff the Crime Dog. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cutter goes away and he's got nothing for it.
Next.
5 strikeouts on the day now for Corbin Coe. Side is retired. We're halfway through this ball game. We go bottom of the 5th. Still no score. Bottom of the 5th we go. Journey of the starters one more time, brought to you by my coffee of choice, Starbucks White Chocolate Mocha. Martin Bradford, Extreme UW's community creative player. 4 innings of work, just 1 hit allowed, no earned runs. He's walked 1 and struck out 3 with 54 pitches thrown through his first 4 innings of work. It's been an impressive start for both today. We'll get to the batting. Bottom of the 5th, Andrew Vaughn will start us off 0 for 1 today. 3-0 count. Goes on the green light with 3-0 and grounds it to short. Francisco Lindor has it. He'll throw to first for the out. 1 out now. Tony Bernazard will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The 0-2 pitch. Grounds that one to second. Gonzalez reads it well. He'll throw to first, retires his fellow second baseman out for the second out. 2 outs now. Rule 5 pickup Jeff Piazza will come to the plate. Piazza 0 for 1. 1-1 pitch. To short, deep in the hole, well played from Lindor. The throw to first in time to get Piazza, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Martin Bradford. 5 innings in the books. Community Creative Player Classic as advertised. We will go to the 6th, no score. 61 pitches through this outing for Corbin Coe. He'll start the 6th off. Top of the order for the Indians. Scott, Usher, Lindor scheduled up. Connor Scott 1 for 2 today. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Climbs the ladder with the cutter. Gets him to go after it, and he will go down.
Fatality.
That is the 6th strikeout on the day now for Corbin Coe as he is racking up the strikeouts. 1 out now in the top of the 6th. Levi Usher is your batter. He is 0 for 2. 0-1 count. Towards left center field. This one is drifting. Margot has a ways to go. He will get there in time to make a little bit of a backhanded catch for the second out. Had to reach for that one as it was trying to drop in front of him. He got there in time. 2 outs now. Top of the 6th. Francisco Lindor, your batter. Lindor today 0 for 2. 3-2 pitch. Lined into center field. That will drop in front of Margot. No chance for him to get there. Well tagged ball for the base hit, but good work by Margot to stop Lindor from going for extra. Fourth hit on the day for the Indians. Matty Wallner will try to do some damage here. He's 0 for 1 today. Shift is on against him as he's a classic pull hitter. First pitch, he tries to go the other way, but foul. Got jammed inside, tried to do some work. Well, not really jammed inside, just tried to do some work with a sinker. Must have been trying to think. That's the only way to break out in this game, is try to hit it where they ain't. Didn't get it, though. The 0-1. He'll pop that one up towards the right side. Calling for Bernazard. He will make the catch. And that is 6 scoreless innings for Corbin Coe. Bottom of the 6th we will go. Indians, Royals, tied at 0. Martin Bradford, ready for his next inning of work. 65 pitches through his outing. He's got bottom of the order, Juan Alzagare, Manuel Margot, and Petey Halpin scheduled up. Zug is your batter. Zug is 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the sinker. 96 on the gun. Sends him down. That's the 4th strikeout on the day now for Martin Bradford. 1 out now, bottom of the 6th. And while Margot comes to the dish, he's took a walk in his first appearance. 1-2 delivery to left field. Right at Bello, and he gets it on the run for the second out. 2 outs now. Petey Halpin will come to the plate. Halpin 0 for 2 today. The 2-2 pitch. Goes with it. Other way. That will drop down for a hit. Takes the wide corner, but with his stiff back, it looks like he will play it safe. Good work by Bello with an amazing arm out there. Just the second hit on the day for the Royals to this point. George Valera is your batter. 1 for 2 today. First pitch comes. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Man, that was pretty generous, don't you think?
What?
0-1 pitch. Grounded towards second. Gonzalez just on the outfield grass. Has it. Throws the first in time to retire the side. That's an impressive game so far. It came as advertised. Corbin Coe, Martin Bradford, no score through 6. Let's go to the 7th. Coe is still coming on out for the 7th inning. 75 pitches through this point forward. Activity starting to warm up in the bullpen, we think. I'm just assuming, again, AI decisions here. We can't tell the story like we normally would. That's the downside of Spaghetti-O Surprise. Coe ready to work. He's got a tough start for the 7th. Aaron Judge, followed by Ethan Long and Jacob Gonzalez. Judge will be the batter. Judge today 1 for 2. Now 2 for 3 with a home run in his career against Coe. The 3-0. Misses inside. Ball 4. He'll walk him on 4 pitches to start the 7th. Third walk on the day issued by Coe. Judge is at first. Nobody out. Ramirez is playing right near the bag for a bunt. Ethan Long to the dish. 0 for 2 today. These boots were made for walking. Barbosa did pitch earlier in this sim. I think he took a loss. First pitch, they're actually going to check on Judge. He will get back in there. Judge is not known for being a stolen base specialist, but he still does have 1 steal this year. 35 career stolen bases for him in almost 1,400 career appearances. The pitch misses low, ball 1. Cole looking for his best friend, the double play here. Daffy spoke just fine at the beginning of the show. In fact, he censored us twice before we even transitioned to our presentation. Big jerk. The 1-0. Checks the swing, they appeal. They don't get it. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Lots of SpaghettiOs on the scoreboard. That's why apparently it was SpaghettiO Surprise Day. 2-0. Judge takes his step. The pitch swung on, hit towards right field, but foul. Foul down the right field line as the wind and the spin took that one out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch swings right through the slider away. Got him to chase after one up in the zone. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. I don't think he wants to be called Dr. Death, though. 2-2 to Co. From Co, I should say. The appeal. No. 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 Remember your signals, Commish. I got derped up there for a moment. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. We'll keep an eye on Judge at first. Gotta wonder if they might try to start something here since runners have been at a massive premium today. The 3-2. Swings and fouls that one off and out of play. The 3-2. Checks the swing appeal. What do you got? They say he gone down. 7 strikeouts on the day for Corbin Coe. You know what that means. Godzilla mode officially in effect for Coe. 7 strikeouts on the day here through 6 1/3. 1 out now. Gojira. Jacob Gonzalez will come to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Would have thought we'd see that level of strikeouts from Bradford at this point. Bradford has what, 4, I think? First pitch waved on and missed. Good sinker action right there. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Down to first. They get the play over at first as Parker gets there. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. He got the play at first because I was like, why is it saying he's safe? Never mind. We didn't see the throw, but a throw got done to second. Alzagure tries to throw the whip on the Judge, who gets in safe. So it ends up being a 3U, but Judge gets to second safely, although there was an attempt that we didn't get to see. When you go to a Blood Bowl match, you have to have a bucket of Red 5 balls and Grey Poupon dipping sauce. So I want the concessions. Dear God. Funny. Micah Bello will be your batter with a runner at second now and 2 outs. Bello today, 1 for 1. He's been on base twice, also by way of a walk. First pitch, he goes right after it, fouls it off, got jammed good inside. No balls and 1 strike. Quick wife check, all good. We are flying through this game, so I don't need to take a third. I don't need to take a third break here, it looks like. But after the 7th inning is done, we will take 1 more break. so I can make sure she's good. 0-1 pitch. Bello goes after that one, and he's now behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Crowd of 27,000 plus on their feet, looking for the strikeout to end the 7th here for Coe. The 0-2 in the dirt with the cutter. Good block by Piazza. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Top of the 7th. Aaron Judge is the go-ahead run at second. Been a pitcher's delight between our 2 community-created players. If you are here listening and you haven't created a player and you enjoying what you're seeing, we encourage you to join us in the Discord. The 1-2. Tries to get him to go outside. Does not. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, our draft is coming in July. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Godzilla mode again. 8 strikeouts on the day for Crazy Coach. Side is retired. 7th inning stretch. Time to go. Tim Lowry ain't here, but we've still got our dancing shoes on.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face.
Not good in COVID.
I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me.
Hey, Tim is here. Sorry, Tim. Great Scott's here, who I know loves the yodels. 7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja show. It has been a heck of a day here so far for our community-created players. Good battle between Martin Bradford and Corbin Coe. However, Martin Bradford's day is done after 6 impressive innings, just allowing 2 hits. Philip Hopfus will be the pitcher to come in for relief. Hopfus will make his, I believe, 9th, nope, 10th, nope, 10th. It's his 10th appearance on the year. 2-0 with a 1.59 ERA for the right-handed German from Buchholz. I think that's in Lowenstein. Could be wrong. 17 innings of work. He's given up 13 hits, 3 earned runs, just 1 by way of the homer. He's walked 3 and struck out 20. Even has like a little bit of a German mustache too. I don't know. Not to stereotype any specific mustache, but yeah, anyway. He throws hard in the upper 90s, will touch 100 regularly, predominantly fastball slider combination. He'll occasionally work a curveball, and he has a changeup that we suggest he not throw. All right, no one's on. Jose Ramirez will be the first to greet him. Lucas Parker, Andrew Vaughn in. Will this make the difference? Hello, Sam Koala. Let's go Blue Jays, he says. Ramirez, 0 for 2 today. Never faced the German Hopfus. 1-2 pitch. Going to lift it towards left center field. Wins pushing that to the right, but Michael Bello with amazing defensive talent will get there and make the play for the first out. 1 out now. Lucas Parker will come to the plate. Rookie of the year, currently with a tough start to the year and 0 for 2 today. Yeah, the scoreboard's tiny, huh? You can't see it so well. Yankees now with a 9-7 lead. A lot of home runs in that one. Cody Koshin just hit a 3-run homer, it looked like, for the Pirates to take the lead. 0-1 pitch. Another community-created player. 0-1, well struck towards right field. Going back, not Valera, it's Connor Scott, but Lucas Parker will hit the home run. Fifth home run on the day. Hold on. Well, Harris, thank you very much for welcoming Sam Koala. You know what? You know why? Because he's the Blue Jays GM in our eMLB universe. So he says, yeah, sure, I'll give you a gifted sub. And also, that was an invitation, Sam, for you to create a community-created player. We've been talking about it for most of the day. In case you're just joining us, you just saw the 5th home run of the season for community-created player Lucas Parker, the reigning 2025 AL Rookie of the Year. He will finally get a number that's not a goose egg on the scoreboard. It's a 1-0 lead.
We would be honored if you would join.
And just like that, Sam hits the follow button. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. And again, so Sam Koala, you've been invited to create your own player in this universe. Join us in our Discord. We'll walk you through it. There's a template there in a create a player template section. People will guide you and we'll get your player created. You can't automatically be a Blue Jay, but you can enter our upcoming draft and hopefully be one of our next big stars like you just saw Lucas Parker do, and you've seen both of our starting pitchers do in today's game. Andrew Vaughn comes to the dish. Vaughn today is 0 for 2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Hot Vest will rear back with 101 miles an hour on the gun there to get the strikeout. Yeah, we know people are here predominantly for drops, but that's how we hope the content you like will keep you coming, even if it's just for the drops, so you can enjoy the more traditional online league side of the universe. Hello! He might be grumpy, but he also loves throwing bonnets around the chat, and we thank him always. Grumpy Old Brian sends 5 gifted subs around the chat. Split Ends, Brewcat, Blazer Trek, Relexi Twitch, and Geoman are benefactors of getting those bonnets. Thanks, Grumpy. Appreciate it as always. Tony Bernazard, who gave Grumpy a lightsaber? That could be scary. Could you see him chasing after people on his, get off my lawn! Hot Vest is a righty. He was a right-on-left battle there, Minerva. 2 outs now. Another community-created player, Tony Bernazard, coming to the dish. Quiet game for him, 0 for 2. Again, we like to share. If you don't know the name, you might know him. If you're old enough, you'll know Tony Bernazard, a 10-year veteran in the majors. This is his son. Bernazard also, Bernazard Sr., was also once the GM of the New York Mets. The 3-0 pitch. Grounded over to third. Played well over there by Ethan Long to his left. He'll throw to first in time to retire this side. Lucas Parker is the difference in this game through 7th. The Rookie of the Year hits his 5th home run on the season. And we'll go to the 8th inning now with the Royals leading the Indians 1-0. New pitcher coming in as Corbin Coe's day is done. He is in line to get the win now. 8 strikeouts for Coe today. 8th inning now handed over to Patrick Sandoval, the left-hander. Sandoval, the 29-year-old from Mission Viejo, California. Hello! Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose, if you didn't know. And they just came into the chat and helped Grumpy Old Brian get a mega boost. For the price of 5, he gets 6 boosts in addition to his kindness with the gifted subs. Thank you, Grumpy. Appreciate it. Top of the 8th we go again. Patrick Sandoval's been a busy little boy this particular week. This is his 4th appearance. Sandoval now 14 appearances on the year, 1-0 with a 3.06 ERA and 1 save to his credit. 17 2/3 innings of work for him. He's given up 13 hits, 6 earned runs, a couple home runs. He has walked 4 and struck out 16. Yeah, because Sharpie had just beat you to it. But there's still more time for that. Yeah, Sharpie just did it 2 minutes ago. I haven't seen anybody else, so apparently we finally run through everybody's hairballs, I think. Or at least, you know, the non-GM side and the GM side. All right, Sandoval ready to go. 4-pitch pitcher, traditional 4 pitches, fastball, slider, curveball, and a changeup. 5th season in the majors for him. He has pitched with the Angels, with the White Sox, with the Giants, and now with the Royals. See, now everybody comes in. Dan Brew. Hold on. I got to write this down. There we go. See, I jinxed it. Now everyone's cashing in. It's all good by us, Sam. We know you're here for the drops, but this is more for fun. This universe has real players in it. I keep adding new players as we get further down the road, so a lot of this draft will have a lot of players in there, including a certain guy named McClendon, who's pitching pretty good this season. Real life McClendon, not Matt McClendon. But we also have 1.0 players from when I did this 20 years ago, and community created players. It's a blend of a lot of stuff. You're only around 1,800. See? I wiped you clean. That was the idea. But I knew it was going to be overwhelmed to start, and then as we got further down the road, it would be slower. Oh, you know what Ken's talking about, Sam? There was a couple that got thrown out for doing the, how do I put it? That, you know, and they got, anyway. As a non-GM, you can go ahead and spend hairballs to create another player. You absolutely can. So, even though you already have a player, King Butcher, you can use the 5,000 hairball one to create a player if you want. So that way you're not using any of your boosts, if you know what I mean. So you can do that. Unfortunately for the guy who was thrown out for lack of evidence. Tim is savage today. Oh my goodness. That was pretty funny. There we go. I see the create a player, Butch, so I will write that down. So go right ahead, King Butcher. Just go in the create a player template section. It's been updated. Do a new player as you wish there. Don't forget you can choose what year they come out now. And remember the cap limits if you're trying to factor that in. So if you want to start with a player who's a little older, you can have higher cap limits to start off, but less time for their future realistically. So let me know if you need anything from that. All right, let's get this game going again. Mike Valentine will greet Patrick Sandoval. Valentine 0 for 2 today. It'll be a 1-1 count. Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to answer questions. The 1-1. Lined into center field, and that'll be a base hit. Mike Valentine, his second straight game with a hit, as he had been struggling with the bat, as you see it now 146. Runner at first batter aboard here in the 8th. 5 hits on the day now for Cleveland. Connor Scott will be the batter. He's 1 for 3 today. Valentine with some average speed. Nice try, Cardinal. First pitch from Sandoval. Fastball upper zone for a strike. Sandoval was an 11th round draft pick back in 2015 out of Mission Viejo High School by the Houston Astros. It's not the second inning. What are you? You're more French than I am. The 8th inning doesn't mean it's the second inning from the end. The 0-1. Swings and fouls that one off as the curveball fooled him a bit. No balls and 2 strikes to Sandoval. A Cardinal fan voting for KC? Madness. When balls of yarn are at play, you'll just lift and cup your nose as you make that stinky decision, right? The 0-2. Grounded to second, Bernazard. Whoops. Was it? Oh, he can't make anything out of it. That's it. It was a slow developer. Scott flies down the line. He is speedy. He's going to get aboard. First 2 batters are aboard here against Sandoval. Indians threatening now that Corbin Coe's been dispatched. Levi Usher, the batter, not doing very well. No, actually, he is hitting well against lefties this year. 294. He's 0 for 3 today. First pitch swings and hits that one foul and out of play behind us. No balls and 1 strike. No ball, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. 2 on here for the Indians. Difference in this game, a Lucas Parker home run in the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1. Misses just outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. More activity in the Royals bullpen. Again, Spaghetti-O surprise means I don't have the GMs telling me who's coming in next. Spaghetti-O surprise, in plain English for people who aren't regular eMLBers, means this is a non-managed game. We're watching a AI decided game versus a normal live managed holiday weekend, so understandable. 1-1 pitch. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, I can put Claudio in if I want. Well, we'll see if the computer decides that. We'll see what your AI decides today there, Minerva. The 2-1. To left field. Fairly well struck. Plenty of room, though, for Petey. Halpin pulls it in, makes the catch. Here goes for third. Valentine went for third. Wow. And he got there. He's safe. Would have thought Scott would have snuck up to second, being the faster runner, but wow, what a gamble from Mike Valentine. He does get in there. That could have been very dangerous for the rookie. Still call that a rookie mistake. But it works. Runners at first and third now, 1 out. Tying run at third. Francisco Lindor is 1 for 3 today. Matt McClendon is now in. Matty Mack, the 26-year-old from Ashtabula, Ohio. Former starter. 4-1 this year with a 3.86 ERA. 28 innings of work, giving up 28 hits. 12 earned runs. He has walked 10 and struck out 28 to this point. Look at the confidence from Minerva. Butchering his poor pitcher. 4-pitch pitcher for McClendon. Throws the fastball mid-90s, has a split finger as well. Throws the slider and the changeup. 5th season now in the majors for McClendon, originally drafted 2nd overall in 2022 from Cal State Fullerton by the Orioles. Was traded here for Connor Siebold last July. McClendon ready. The first pitch is going to be outside, ball 1. Running to second without any attempt is Connor Scott. He gets in there with the stolen base. 7th steal on the year for Scott. That puts runners in scoring position, gets rid of the double play opportunity. What do they do here? You don't think they would intentionally walk him, would they? Nope. 1-0. Misses low. 2 balls, no strikes. McClendon says, "You're paying me. I have nothing to prove." Well, you know, McClendon is approaching 4 full service years, so you've got to think he wants to try to get paid pretty good in his arbitration time. He's only making $1 million this season. Guy with a lot of hype, a lot of talent, has not panned out. Yep, looks like an unintentional at this point. Might not give him anything. The 2-0. Works away, ball 3. Matt Wallner waits on deck. The 3-0. Misses away, no surprise there. 4-pitch walk to the hottest batter of the season for the Tribe. One out still. Bases loaded. Matt Wallner, your batter. He's 2 for 4. He has a grand slam this season and 9 RBI in this situation. McClendon is 0 for 3 in this situation as well. First pitch. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Wallner, 3 for 5 in his career against Matt McClendon. Shift is on. Infield is in. They're going to look to try to get Valentine at the plate. The 0-1 stays away, and it's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've seen pitches further out get called strike in this game. Oh, just noticed, Grumpy, you're +3. Yeah, funny. The 1-1 swings and fouls that one off. Count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mike Valentine, the runner at third, the tying run. Connor Scott, the go-ahead run at second. Francisco Lindor, an insurance run at first. The 1-2. Lifted to center field. This is going to drop down. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Big at bat for Matt Wallner, who's trying to break through his slump. 2-run single, and it's 2-1 Cleveland. Challenged him up into zone 99 on the gun, and Wallner was able to deliver. That's a good pitch and an even better placed hit. 2-1 lead now, 1 out. All rise. Aaron Judge to the plate. 2 career home runs against McClendon and a 6 for 16 clip. First pitch, he swings and pops it towards center field, not very deep. Coming in, Margot will make the catch. He will retire. Judge for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Ethan Long will come to the plate. Now 0 for 3 today and now below the Mendoza line. For Wallner, it was RBIs 20 and 21 on the year. McClendon's next contract might be with eMLB Network. Possible. Thank you, Denbrew. Appreciate you doing the clips. First pitch swings and misses that one foul. 0-1. Both of those runs were charged to Patrick Sandoval, not to Matt McClendon. The 0-1. In there. Strike 2. I meant to take a break after the last inning, but I will take it after this half inning is done. the 0-2. Grounded to third. Having to hurry over there is Ramirez. He gets it over to first in time to retire this side, but not before Cleveland gets 2 runs on 3 hits. They will take the lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th in a moment, but again, gotta go check on my wife to see if she needs anything. She had emergency surgery on Friday and is home resting comfortably but very tired. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this one. Stick around. Coming back live, Coffee with the Commish. eMLB Sunday, game of the day. Thanks for your patience. Again, just had to help the wife with an errand real quickly. Out of town scoreboard. Let's see what's going on around the league. Bottom of the 8th at Target Field. It's currently delayed due to rain, but the Red Sox well in hand. Sorry, I forgot I had myself on here. You do not need to listen to me twice. 9-0. Red Sox lead bottom of the 8th. It is a rain delay here at Target Field. Danny Diaz hit his 13th homer. Rafi Devers his 10th in that one so far. Bottom of the 9th, Yankees and Cubs in a slugfest at Wrigley. 10-10 bottom of the 9th. We've had 2 home runs from Alex Green. It's his first 2 career home runs. He also had a homer from Ryder Green, Al Hinton, and Anthony Siegler. Home runs from Jackie Roberts as well. Cito saw your +3. I got your +3. Thank you, sir. Let's see. And then Jackie Roberts, his 10th. Bottom of the 5th at the Coliseum, Oakland. And the Tigers are tied at 1 in that one. It's bottom of the 8th at the Great American Ballpark. Whoa! You can tell I had myself muted because I only caught that right at the end. I was so unprepared to come back, apparently. So, again, bottom, got your mega boost as well, Cito. So, your +3 and your +6. That's a quick way to get 9 boosts. Great American Ballpark, it's the Giants leading the Reds 8-6. Back Ho Kang with 2 home runs. Also had Isaiah Thomas, Matty Toke with homers. Alan Brocale hit a home run earlier for the Reds, but they now trail 8-6 in the bottom of the 8th. It is bottom of the 5th at Angels Stadium. Angels on to a 3-2 lead against the Astros right now. Shohei Ohtani has his 10th home run on the season. Matty Chapman has hit his 7th. Bottom of the 7th, Diamondbacks leading the Rockies 5-3 at Coors Field. Cameron Misner's the additional home run since then. Seiya Suzuki and Aaron Cross with homers earlier in the day. T-Mobile Field, 5th inning, 3-2 lead for the Mariners over the Rangers. Pedro Serrano and Pepe Clark with home runs for the Mariners. Brennan Trevino for the Rangers. Yes, he will get a random test. It is bottom of the 6th at Petco between the Padres and the Dodgers. Dodgers leading 2-1. The Dill Bomber, Charlie Dillard, 12 home runs on the year for him. He helps the Dodgers with the current lead. Let's see. Final scores around the league. Baltimore defeats the White Sox 9-2 today. Brett Martin gets his 3rd win on the year. That is Will Smith, the catcher, not the slapper, getting his 4th home run on the year. Ed Brown did get a solo home run, his 2nd on the season in the loss. Braves win 5-2. Ozzie Albies, Jacques Landry with home runs for the winning team. Royce Lewis, Joyce Adele with solo shots for the Cardinals in the loss. Rays will lose to the Jays 8-4 today. Doc Luger falls to 3-3, and that is David Parkinson getting his 1st win on the year. Jose Merriman, his 2nd home run of the season. 4-0 win for the Marlins over the Mets of Sandy Alcantara. Helps combine for the shutout. You had home runs from Chris Bryant and Ruben Carrasco. Carrasco hitting his 5th on the year. Phillies defeating the Nationals 7-4. Brandon Dieter, Garrett Frechette with home runs for the winning team. Mark Diggs, Jorge De La Rosa, and Luis Garcia with home runs on the for the Nationals. Let's see. Pirates with the 3-run homer from Cody Koshin late in the game will get the victory 7-5. Koshin, along with Dave Spitzer, getting his first home run on the year, helped the Pirates win their 14th of the season 7-5. All right. Bottom of the 8th. Philip Hopfus is staying in. Jeff Piazza, Juan Alzagare, Manuel Margot are scheduled up. Piazza 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 from Hopfus. Towards first, good one-hop reaction from Matt Wallner. He'll go step on the base to retire Piazza for the first out. 1 out now. Lines being guarded against Juan Alzagare. Zug today is 0 for 2. The 2-0. Grounded to short, deep in the hole, Lindor. Hard throw to first, in time to get him out. That was a close play. Good range to his right from Lindor to get the second out now. Bottom of the 8th we go. Number 9 hitter, Manuel Margot, comes to the dish. He is 0 for 1. Hopfest is now in line for the victory in this one. The 2-2. Hard hit to left center field. Going back, still going back. That's high off the wall. Margot will take the corner and head for second. He will get in there with the double. That was about 2 feet away from being a tie ball game. Margot will get his first hit on the season. It's his first double on the year. He had 33 last season. Again, he's been hitting the ball well. He's only struck out once all year. 1 for 14. So he's hitting the ball just in the wrong spots. He gets the double there. Tying run is now at second. Top of the order, Petey Halpin. 1 for 3 today. First pitch from Hopfest is in there. Strike 1. A lot of confidence bestowed on the young German. 0-1. Comes too far in, doesn't get him to go after it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reminder, next action will be this Tuesday, 7 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll do a 3-game sim, and we don't know which game of the night we'll have just yet. The 1-1. Stays inside, misses with 98, not by much. He's close. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count to Halpin. The 2-1. Stays inside, too far in, 3 balls and 1 strike. He's very accurate with his location, but he's not getting the calls here. So he tries to stay and jam him. George Valera waits on deck. The 3-1. Misses too far low there. Ball 4. He'll draw the walk. First walk issued by Hopfest. We've got 2 aboard with 1 out. The go-ahead run at first. And George Valera now is your batter. Valera today 1 for 3. First pitch. They check the swing. Appeal. They say he didn't go. Ball 1. Oh, 1-0 pitch, grounded right hard to third, over to second for the force out as Long makes the throw in time. Good work there to get out of the jam. Indians will finish the 8th. Hanging on to the 2-1 lead. Nice try, Tranquil. Doesn't work at this point of the game. We go to the 9th inning. Indians with a 2-1 lead. New pitcher coming aboard for the Royals. It's the fourth pitcher on the day, and it's Devin Watts. Watts, the closer, 3-2 on the year with a 4.8 ERA, 2 saves to his credit. 15 innings of work. He's given up 12 hits, 8 earned runs. He has walked 6, struck out 19 to this point. Throws predominantly the fastball in the low 90s and a very sharp slider. Eighth season in the majors now for Watts, all with Kansas City. He had 36 saves back in 2024. He will try to get him to the bottom of the ninth with no further runs. He's got the bottom third of the order. Jacob Gonzalez will start it off. Gonzalez 0 for 3 today, but man, does he love Devin Watts. 3 for 4 in his career. 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Throws the slider in the back door, and he can't come around on it. First strikeout on the day for Devin Watts. We've got our first out here in the ninth. Micah Bello will be the batter. Bello today 1 for 2. He's also reached by a walk. He is 0 for 4 lifetime against Devin Watts. The 2-2 pitch. Checks the swing, the appeal. What you got? They say he went. Strike 3.
Fatality.
2 strikeouts on the day now for Devin Watts. And Mike Valentine will be the batter. Valentine, who had the base hit in the last inning, or last time up, 1 for 3. Full count pitch. Misses just outside, ball 4. Thought he had it. Took a step towards the dugout, but did not get the call. 9-pitch battle won by Mike Valentine. He'll get to first. Second time he's aboard today. Tim's got his +3 boost. It's funny how everybody forgot hairballs in the first half of the show, and they're like, oh yeah. Connor Scott back up. Scott today, 2 for 4, 1 for 10 lifetime against Devin Watts. A lot of history there. First pitch, right at the knees, called strike. The 0-1, nope, they'll check on the runner. Valentine gets back in without issue. One there at the knees again with the fastball. Strike 2 quickly. No balls, 2 strikes here. Connor Scott. Go to the bottom of the ninth if you're looking ahead. Jose Ramirez, Lucas Parker, Andrew Vaughn. Beat of the Royals lineup. The 0-2. Nope, quick check on Valentine again. Paying a lot of respect to the catcher. He's back in. The 0-2. Swings, hits that one foul. He'll stay alive. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 one more time. Call strike 3 at the knees. Devin Watts will strike out the side. Godzilla mode for Devin Watts. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Indians remain in front 2-1. 8 of the order for the Royals coming up. It's the bottom of the ninth, and that means with a 2-1 lead, here comes the Indians closer, Chris Wilson. Wilson this season. 1-1 on the year with a 4.85 ERA. 7 saves to his credit. It's his 13th appearance on the year. 13 innings of work for him. He's given up 11 hits, 7 earned runs. He has walked 6, struck out 12 to this point. Wilson, third season in the majors, saved 34 games for the Indians last season. Former second-round draft pick back in 2022 from North Carolina, a Tar Heel. Wilson's ready. Jose Ramirez will be the first to greet him. These two have never faced off against each other. Remember, it's a longtime Indian taking on his former team. 2-2 pitch with the shift on towards the left side against Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curveball.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our afraid.
Big time afraid there. Good work by Chris Wilson. Works the cutter curveball combination. Fools him completely as he was working him away, and then comes inside for the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big first strikeout there. Just had a stressful customer. I need a W. Well, we'll see. Lucas Parker will be the batter now. The lefty-on-lefty matchup has been favorable for Parker. 2 for 4 with a home run. He's 1 for 3 with his 5th home run on the season earlier today. 1-1 pitch. Shift is on. Into the shift towards second. Gonzalez has it. Hard throw to first, and the Royals are down to their final out. With 2 outs now, Andrew Vaughn comes to the dish. He's 0 for 3 today. 1 for 9 lifetime against Chris Wilson. The 1-2 to left field, right at Micah Bello, and he will make the catch. Chris Wilson will get his 8th save on the year, and the Royals will fall to the Indians in a great pitching game, 2-1. It was a fun one. It came as advertised for the community created players, but in the end, the Indians will live out, or they just needed to stay alive against Corbin Co. They do so, and as soon as the bullpen comes in, they're able to get into the spot that they needed for the victory. So, 2-1 win for the Indians today over the Royals. Let's look at the box scores. Only one person with a multi-hit game today. That's Connor Scott, 2 for 5 today for him. Biggest hits on the day was Matt Wallner's a bases loaded single. 2-run single that he had off of Matt McClendon. Both runs were charged to Patrick Sandoval in that instance. Aaron Judge also with a base hit. Francisco Lindor with a base hit. Micah Bello and Mike Valentine with hits as well. 7 hits for the Indians, all of the single variety. 5 walks as well. They left 8 on base throughout the day. For the Royals, just 4 hits. Petey Halpin, George Valera, Lucas Parker, Manuel Margot, but 3 of them were of the extra base variety as Valera gets his 6th double on the year, Margot his first hit of all season, and Lucas Parker in the 7th off of Philip Hopfus had his 5th home run on the year. The pitching was impressive on the day, period. Martin Bradford, 6 innings of work. He gave up 2 hits, no earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4. Might think he got pulled a little early and could have gone another inning, but 82 solid pitches from Bradford gets him a no decision, but a quality start. The Bill Doran special, although this one's well earned. Corbin Co. definitely pitched a wonderful one. 7 innings of work, 4 hits, no earned runs. He walked 3, struck out 8, throwing 93 pitches, gets his ERA down to 1.73 on the year. Nice work from both of our community creative players. Tip of the cap for both of them, entertaining us quite well here. Philip Hopfus will be the lucky winner, we'll call it. 2 innings of work, 1 hit, 1 earned run. It was the home run to Parker. He walked 1 and struck out 1. He will improve to 3-0 on the year. Chris Wilson getting the 1 inning, 1 strikeout save, his 8th on the season. Patrick Sandoval took the loss, 1/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Matt McClendon blew the save as he had 2/3 of an inning pitched. He gave up a hit and a walk. Devin Watts did go 1 inning. He allowed 1 walk, but he struck out the side for that one. So I'm going to assume player of the game will be listed as Corbin Coe. And it's Martin Bradford. You're reading the game scores correct, right? Doesn't it say that Coe has a better one than Bradford? Again, both of them could have been, but it should be Coe. Maybe. Cleveland won, so I guess we'll give it to Bradford. Either way, they both pitched amazing. They both did well. It's their pens that left more suspect than anything. But what can you do? All right, so let's leave this game and see how the rest of the league finished on the day, and then we will do the quick sim of the final day. Might as well. We've got a little extra time. By the way, just so everyone knows, I want to make sure I clarify this. We had a little bit of adventure here the last couple of weeks. I found out since my since we did the charity stream that my audit was coming for my office. So I've been kind of front and center on that. I have not forgotten the giveaways. The giveaways from the charity streamathon are still coming. My intent is to do them either at some point this week, before I go wheels up on 13th for a week. The giveaways will be done, so I'm shooting to do it on Tuesday, and if so, I will start a half hour earlier intentionally to highlight the giveaways that are being done. So again, we were giving away things such as a signed ball, autographed ball from Joey Votto, a game-worn hat from Jesse Winker. We also have Steam cards. We're giving away perfect points. We're giving away copies of Out of the Park Baseball. So we're planning to shoot for Tuesday if I can. No more emergencies for my wife, too, by the way. That also factors in. I was hoping to do it today, but I've lost a lot of time due to what was going on here. So obviously, we will do the giveaways. We have not forgotten it, so we're excited to do that for you. And we will do that probably on Tuesday, Thursday the latest. I need a little extra time to make sure everyone's good. All right, here's the scores from day 6. The Jays defeated the Rays 8-4. The Orioles won 9-2. Red Sox did win 9-0. That game did come back on and finish. Indians again won 2-1 in that one. Tigers winning 12 against the Athletics 4-1 as they get 3 in the top of the 12th. The Angels will defeat the Astros 10-7. Shohei Ohtani gets 2 home runs on the day, as did Kyle Tucker in that one, but Angels win 10-7. Mariners defeating the Rangers 6-2. Pedro Serrano goes deep twice. Phillies won against the Nationals 7-4. Yankees will win in extras as they get 2 in the top of the 11th, winning 12-10 in that one. Let's see. Pirates will win 7-5 against the Brewers. Giants 8-6 winners against the Reds. Marlins will shut out the Mets 4-0. Sandy Alcantara, player of the game in that one. Braves will defeat the Cardinals 5-2. Mike Soroka's first start of the year, coming back from injury, gets him the win. Jeremy Frank, last year's impressive rookie for the Cardinals, falls to 0-4. Diamondbacks defeat the Rockies 5-3. And finally, the Padres walking off against the Dodgers 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th. All right, I will quick sim that. start to peek at possible raid options here. All right, let's go to this day. I'm going to quick sim this last day real quick here. Orioles, a DFA. Who be it? Reggie Lawson. He should go to the AAA. To the AAA. Did you? Hold on. Is that what you wanted? Okay. Got it. Let's see if anybody else is in DFA so it doesn't slow us down. Just Nesty Portillo. All right, now we can go. All right, as we get ready for our last day of games here, see what we got here on day 7 of our sim. White Sox will defeat the Orioles in a barn burner. Jeez, Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens, winning 18-11 in that one. Yikes. A lot of offense. That was 11-5 after 4 innings in that one. White Sox hold on to win. Ethan Knight takes the loss in that one. He got clobbered in that game. Nate Spence, Nate Lowe with home runs. Nick Spence and Nate Lowe. Joey Bess and Nate Lewis with home runs. Lots of ends in that game with home runs. Twins defeat the Red Sox, working 9-5. Brewster Gratterall defeating Noah Syndergaard in that one. Victor Robles will get his first career home run as a member of the Twins in that game. The Astros will win 7-5 against the Angels in another slugfest. Shohei Ohtani with his 3rd home run in 2 days, but it's not enough as Yadier Alvarez, Grayson Rowan, Kevin Prue, and Kyle Tucker. Tucker also with 3 home runs in 2 days, helping the Astros win 7-5. Athletics will get their 3rd win of the SIP. Kenny Lindbergh must be in disbelief. 8-1 victory. Max Kranick gets his first victory on the year as he will win. I think that's Max Kranick's first career. No, maybe. No, yes, maybe. Yeah. Max Kranick got his first career eMLB victory. 7 innings of work, 4 hits, 1 run. It was unearned. He walked 2 and struck out 3 to get the victory over the Tigers 8-1. Mariners defeating the Rangers 8-2. Justin Fuller is now your first 6-game winner of eMLB this season. Had home runs from Javi Baez, Matty Olson, Jim Dignan, and Pepe Clark. Austin Meadows goes deep twice for the Rays. He will help them beat the Jays 6-0 on the day. Jim Giesler improves to 4-2 on the season. Indians will win the series as they will defeat the Royals 5-3. Dane Dunning earns the victory over Nate Eovaldi. Chris Wilson gets another save, his 9th on the season. Mets will, after getting shut out, will win by walking off in the bottom of the 9th against the Marlins 2-1. Zach Hughes, the deranged one, gets the victory. Pete Alonso, now the all-time home run hitter in Mets history, with his 14th on the year. He passed Darryl Strawberry in one of the most recent sims. Just wanted to acknowledge Alonso for that. Brewers will beat the Pirates 8-3. Sean Reed Foley earns win number 3 on the year. Nolan Arenado now 50 home runs on the season for him. That's pretty impressive for Arenado right out of the gate here. Phillies will defeat the Nationals 12-5. A lot of home runs in that one too. You got Garrett Frechette with his second in as many days. Jake Lamb, Bryce Harper now to 15, and that's Louis Garcia, excuse me. He had homers from Jose Anthony, just his first after injury. Mark Diggs and Juan Soto. Diamondbacks will defeat the Rockies 8-2. Home runs from Jeremy Harmon and community credit player Adrian Danini. Danini with his 4th. Trevor Bauer earns the victory, now 3-1. Reds will defeat the Giants 3-1 in that one. That is Franklin DaCosta getting his 3rd win on the year. Jordan Hicks will lock down his 5th save on the season. Dodgers will defeat the Padres 7-5. Corey Seager, Rod Metzler with home runs in that one. Blake Snell, we hit the button. Snellzilla walks to his 2nd win of the year as he helps the Dodgers defeat the Padres 7-5. Cardinals will hang on to beat the Padres. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 9th as they were leading 5-3. And it was an 8-3 lead. Braves made it interesting as they got 3 themselves, but they will win 8-6. Home runs from Joe Adele, Andrew Alexander, and Freddie Freeman. The final game on the calendar, the Cubs beat the Yankees 4-3. That is Stephen Randolph. Rudy gets his 2nd win on the year. Home runs from Miguel Andujar and community credit player. This is community credit player Rudy Randolph, but also community credit player Ken Rodriguez, a former Yankee GM, who I will be racing with over the next 7 months once again as a teammate. Looking forward to that. Kenny got his 4th home run on the season. All right. Injury. Any serious ones? Lindor had back spasms, doesn't miss any additional time. We know about Nola missing 7-8 months. Bobby Witt Jr. missing 4 to 5 months. Wilmer Fenelon has a forearm strain. He'll be day-to-day for 3 weeks. Wonder if an IL stint will be coming for him. Max Kranick got the win, but also strained his back. Tough work carrying a team, apparently, you know what I mean? Who knows? Jacques Landry, hit by a pitch. Don't know the extent of that yet. We'll keep an eye on that. And Adbert Alzolay, just coming back from injury, had forearm soreness, so he's expected to be slowed down for a few days on that. Major transactions? Nope, just C.D. Pelham signing his 3-year contract extension that we talked about earlier. All right, so I'm going to get this file up in a moment. There is one trade I have to review and process, and we'll get that file up for you guys afterwards. Let's see. Think no one is streaming that's out of the park that's a drop enabler right now, so apologies to the droppers that we're not sending you to us or to one of them. We're instead gonna send you over to Danielle Freak, one of our community creative players and one of the guys who was very helpful on getting me to partner first, but also part of the charity event for the past 2 seasons. So we'll go say hi to Danielle. Back to a litter box I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight. We'll be back in front of you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern time, as we will have 3 more days of coverage here for the upcoming month of May here, as we will get towards mid-May and getting closer and closer to the All-Star break and our upcoming draft. So remember, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best. Once again, want to appreciate everything you guys have done, both with your time and, of course, always with the subs, follows, bits, donations, all of that stuff, but especially the well wishes to Mrs. Kamish. I'm going to go make sure she takes it easy for the rest of the day. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and your Labor Day weekend here in the U.S. Make it a great one. We'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.
You jackass!